What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to our final recap from Elite Gaming versus Forged from Steel. A perfect start for Elite Gaming in the Clash Cup League. If you are interested in joining, all of the information you will need is on the screen right now. We have showed you Town Hall 9 3 stars. We've showed you Town Hall 10 3 stars. Now we're showing you Town Hall 11 3 stars. Starting out here with Fog. He's coming at this base with the Bowler and Witch attack. Now the Bowler and Witch attack is brilliant on them bases where you can get easy access right the way through it. Check out how we can use a jump spell to get straight onto that Inferno tower, and whilst the Bowlers and Witches on the outside have created a funnel, the main pack of Bowlers can come right into the middle. Now slightly different to when you're doing this at Town Hall 10, you obviously have that Grand Warden's ability. That is vital, guys. Make sure you're checking giant bomb locations around them Inferno towers, because that is key when you want to be using that ability. Using it early on here to protect a lot of them Bowlers as they use that rage spell. Get that first Inferno down. The jump spell is in place to provide access to the Eagle Artillery and that second Inferno. Then we mainly just have the defenses around the outside of the base, and that is what is beautiful about the Bowler and Witch attack. You kind of have these two separate armies walking around the side of the map that are very strong in themselves. The Bowlers have a lot of damage, whilst the Witches, as they produce them skeletons, they're a lot quicker than the Bowlers and the Witch themselves. They can run ahead and distract the point defense. You just have to make note as to if there's no splash damage on the outside. Obviously, if there's giant bombs there as well, that can spell disaster for your Witches, but it can really work out on these bases where you can get in there, get the high HP and heavy hitting defenses down. Then you just have the point defense on the outside, which the Bowlers and Witches can take care of. So a brilliant 3-star attack there by Fog. Town Hall 11v11 is definitely not an easy feat, and we have another attack here. This one by DJ. He did feature on my channel a couple of weeks ago now. I'll link his channel in the top right of this video right now. Go check him out, guys. Very high level stuff. He again is coming in with the Bowler and Witch attack. We're bringing 2 golems this time, and you'll notice how the base kind of invites us in from the southeast side. Now most of the time, guys, you do not want to attack from that side, so DJ very cleverly coming in from the back end here to kind of avoid all of the traps and the splash damage. Coming forward, gets the CC out, and you'll see how the Bowlers and Witches have a nice time around the outside there, whilst the regular Bowlers in the middle, alongside them heroes protected by 2 golems, are able to come forward. We are again saving that Grand Warden ability for when they get right in there to the thick of the defenses. 2 Inferno towers shooting at all of our troops this time. Not a massive issue in themselves when they're multi, but it's just the fact that they really stop that healing and just chip away at your troops. If there's any kind of splash damage there or other defenses, they can go down quite easy. You will see a perfect example here of how strong them armies running around the outside of the base can be. So they merge in with the actual Bowlers here to create an epic army in order to finish off the base. Although we did have a lot of them low trash buildings around the outside, they went down easily. The defenses on the inside here didn't quite go down to the Bowler and Witch combination in this attack, but it doesn't matter because once you get to the end of the raid, you very rarely run out of time with these unless you literally end up with no troops and you're clinging on to one Witch in order to clean up for you. But in this case, DJ absolutely smashed it. We have one more Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 3-star attack. Now that is some impressive stuff. At this highest level, 3 Town Hall 11 3 stars in one war. That is impressive, guys. This one, little bit of a trickier base in terms of the Bowler Witch attack, but notice the defenses right the way through the base. They're in a nice linear fashion. There's no way that if we use balloons they would get distracted. As long as we have a nice wide spread on the balloons, they should sweep through the base from one side to the other. So the wall breakers did not create the path we wanted, or I assume we wanted, right to that northern air defense. The Queen's not going to get in and have any kind of hope taking down the Eagle artillery, but she is still going to get an air defense, and that's key in terms of this attack. Obviously would be quite nice to take them both down, but it really doesn't matter. Once you get them Lava Hounds forward, you really just want them to tank initially as your balloons come through. Use the haste spells to get in there, and you'll see, just because of the base layout, that is why this attack is so effective. So the haste spells are in first. We know that the Lava Hound, once they take down these first air defense, is going to fly to the opposite side of the base, so we need them balloons as close to it as we can. Notice how we get a nice wide spread, and they'll just move through the base from one side to the other. Sneaky skeleton spell there on the enemy Queen, using the Grand Warden's ability as we go forward. Clone spell right over the top of the balloons. Notice how that air sweeper as well pushed the Lava Hound onto them air bombs. Very helpful to protect quite a few balloons there, and it is indeed the cloned balloons that will come forward and take down this wizard tower. But just check out how quickly this base went down, guys, and it is all because the pathing of the balloons. They weren't spreading around, grouping up. Because the defenses were in a nice linear fashion, it made it perfect for this style of base. And then we just have the cleanup portion where we have the lava pups minions and even a couple of these skeletons as well. So quite a short video there today, guys, but I did want to wrap up this week 1 Clash Cup victory for Elite Gaming. Make sure to stick around for week 2, and until next time, guys, peace out.